Well, today is November 4th. They've been setting up for days. So what plane goes in a big arc like that? And then see after it all spreads out. They're clouding all this up. Big time chemtrail weather modification operation. And tomorrow by 6 a.m. it's supposed to be raining. So whatever the storm that's coming, they've been creating it, spraying. This is probably now the 5th day that I've been documenting this. Look at that heavy spraying. Same day, November 4th, 2025. Heavily spraying today so they can meet their forecasting. And I got cast in a spell. Rain tomorrow morning. So people, you think that's really normal? If you think that's normal, maybe you need to get your heads examined. Because people have been calling us conspiracy theories that have been pointing it out for a long time. And then they come out and admit it, and there's still people on the internet that are trying to defend it as, oh, just normal contrails. And YouTube is still putting up that little banner down there trying to explain it away. And no, this is weather modifications, and I bet a lot of these big disastrous weather stuff have been, you know, who's ever behind it? I don't know. The government shutdown, people were saying that, oh, look, the contrails or chemtrails have stopped. Oh, well, lo and behold, look, they haven't. So who's funding it? Where's the money coming from? That's what we need to follow the money. Oh, there goes a plane flying right there. See, why isn't that jet putting out a contrail? Oh, people say, oh, because they're flying up higher, and you know, no. They're doing it on purpose. They're spraying this stuff on us, and who knows what it is. I mean, I've heard strontium, barium, and aluminum particles to graphite to all kinds of different stuff that they're putting in there. You know, the military application is spraying chaff, and so there's all kinds of, you know, different explaining it away. But the truth of the matter is they're spraying crap on us, and it's affecting people's health. After they do these heavy spraying operations, I get sinus infections. They turn into ear infections that, like, recently got into my jaw. So it's, not to mention it causes asthma attacks. So there's a plethora of different problems. And now one of the biggest things, if it's aluminum, is, like they say, they're spraying, and lo and behold, a lot of people are getting Alzheimer's, and Alzheimer's they have attributed to that aluminum. So there you go. See, there goes another one right there, shooting his load. His toxic load right there. And the thing of it is, I look on the flight radar on it, and none of them show up. So they're not putting in their ADS-B, or and that's illegal. So they're flying dark. You know, why is the FAA not enforcing it? But if you have a plane and you go turn off the ADS-B on it, guess what? You're going to lose your license or have it suspended for a while. Like that lady a while back, she turned her ATIS-B off and flew underneath a bridge. Well, they suspended her her license. Actually, she was a commercial pilot too, so she had to start all over again to get her license back again. But yeah, see, look, he's flying into, laying it down thick into already the spread out chemtrails, and that's what they do. So it starts spreading out. Like, see how that one now, how much spread out it is? You can see that other little prop plane flying below it. But he's way up there and just landed in there. Probably up 30,000 feet. But even at that, at 30,000 feet, they're supposed to be giving their, sending out their signal so that another plane up there knows who's up in the air. And he's disappearing above that other cloud, or he's flying through it, I'm not sure, one or the other. But yeah, but like, look at that one. So see, just so you can make that X right there, you don't see it before it, and he just turns it on right where he wants to lay down that chemtrail. And you know, a lot of, you know, they've created that term chemtrail just to cause it to be discredited. You know, so they if you like search it up under their professional name, stratospheric aerosol injection, then you'll find all the patents and documentation on it. But that's what they're doing. They're going up in the stratosphere and they're injecting those chemicals, metals, whatever it is that they're putting in there to create these weather patterns. Then they're using different, like maybe your cell towers, the radars that they're using for, you know, showing you like, oh, look, these are the weather patterns coming in. Well, yeah, also they're using those to steer these storm systems. So like when you see up there, see the little ripples in the clouds right there? That's usually their, and you see a lot more, that's usually they're pushing it. And then looking up there, I don't know if you can see it with this, but see the rainbow, big halo around the sun right there? Hopefully it shows up on the film, but that rainbow effect, that's all those heavy metals that they're putting in it. But all of this, we had beautiful blue skies, and then now it's all clouding up. What's up, Char girl? And the sad thing is, see, she's still got milk in there. The last time we had a rainstorm came in, it flooded down there in the creek, and her little baby laid down in the creek and it flooded it and killed her. So thank you very much, government, for killing her baby. And it was so sad, just terrible. Yeah, poor Shara girl. That was her first baby too. Yeah, right down there in the creek, it laid down, and then the storm came and hit hard, and the water came flowing down there, filled up that little creek, you know, pond that she was, or the baby was laying in, and flooded it and it drowned it. Didn't get up in time. I found it early the next morning. Hey. You're so intent on going after the bird, you just almost knocked me over. So yeah, look, see that plane over there? It got where it wanted its X and it shut off the flow. Its chemtrail stopped. Plane's gone, probably going somewhere to fuel up or maybe go drop another load. And right there, you can see how the chemicals, or heavy metals, whatever it is precipitating out and coming down. So after these, you go at nighttime, take a big high beam light, shine it outside, and you'll just see all this stuff. It's coming down. See, at nighttime, you open up your windows, you think, oh, I'm gonna get some fresh air into my house. Oh no, you're not getting fresh air. It's all that stuff coming down. It's just like a you know, a glider plane, or you know, basically sail glider plane. They fly on the lift. So like the ground in the daytime, this is the sun's heating the ground up, and then it gets that lift and starts rising up. Well, at nighttime, the sun's no longer heating the ground, so everything that's up there in that atmosphere is now coming down to the ground. So all that stuff is going to come down at nighttime, and you're breathing that. So when you open up your windows at nighttime after they chemtrail spray like that, you're breathing that crap in. And then, you know, yeah, when it rains, you know, all that crap's coming down, you know, and onto your grass, the grass that my cows are feeding. I try to keep my cows organic as possible, you know, but oh no, look, how could it be organic when that's whatever that is they're spraying up there is coming down onto the ground. The cows are breathing it, the cows are eating the grass that it's growing on. And if you think that they're not doing that, why would Monsanto come out with an aluminum resistant seed crop? Because they're probably behind it. They're creating the problem so that they can offer a solution. That's my theory on it, and not just mine. That's a lot of people's theory on that. Can we prove it? Seems pretty obvious. But, you know, as my disclaimer, that's just my theory on it. Call it a conspiracy theory if you want. Yeah, see all those ripples in the sky? So that, from Mike Morales, he used to say that was caused from, and he would catch it on the radar. So they're shooting out with radio waves and pushing these clouds. So we're not only getting bombarded with whatever they're spraying, but they're also hitting us with RF radiation to push these clouds to storm on us. And we've had beautiful weather here, and now they're doing this stratospheric aerosol injection. And let's see if YouTube puts another one of the little banners about chemtrails and no such thing that it's contrails. They've been conning us, all right. There's a difference between contrails and chemtrails. I know that, and it's not the same.